Well, oh yes, we are back. Doing this one solo. Thank you guys for joining me today. Welcome to That's How I Feel. Welcome to another healing session.
Yes, sir.
Another time to come together, decompress. You know what I mean? It's 21st episode. We are rolling.
Start of season 3, technically.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess you could say that, right?
Yeah.
Good, man. How have you been putting up with these, James?
It's my favorite day of the week.
Oh man, this is great. Yeah, I've had a lot to say, man. Before I go on, man, the man to my left right here, my voice of reason, James Webb. It's been a lot. I'm wearing my hair out. Got my hair out today, man, for Chad.
It's very Chadwick, yeah.
It's for Chadwick, baby. I had to. Damn. Know what I mean? I don't even. Sometimes I'm. Just everything, man. Can't have nothing. That's the first thing. That was literally the first thing I said when I got that news. I was like, we can't have nothing, dude. Seriously, the first real the superhero. You know what I mean? Our guy. Can't have him. God damn. It broke my heart, bro. It really did. I couldn't.
Dude, the world got shook.
Yeah. It's like that.
Hardcore.
Remember Into the Spider-Verse when Spider-Man dies?
Oh my God.
It's that thing. I'm not scared of the dark. I was like, Jesus. Just walking in the rain. It wasn't even, man. It was like trying to rain that night. I was just like, please, just rain, please rain. I need a reason. Need the world to feel how I feel on the inside, bro. I do, man. I mean, it's just that. I know it's a debate, you know what I mean? It's a lot of people talk about it, why is Black Panther so impactful to the black community? Why did we, gravitate to it so much? You know what I mean? Because I don't know if you noticed this, there was after its initial, popularity coming out, I don't know, there were people who were trying to come through on the back end and be like, can we admit Black Panther's not that good of a movie?
Who the fuck said that?
Yeah, man. Oh, man. Do you know how racist nerds are, bro? Honestly.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
That's another question.
Oh, that was coming out. Oh, I know. You just waited. When it came out, everybody was like, Ibambe. You know what I mean? Everybody couldn't find it. I went to the theater to see it, and I scared a white person out of their seat. I was like, bro, I'm sitting here. Okay, this is in the center, right in the middle. I'm sitting. The dude was like, hey, I'm not even gonna get in your way, bro. All right, yes, you deserve this moment. We all can enjoy this in peace and everything, right? I honestly did that, but people came in on the back end after a year or two. They were like, it's really not that great and everything. So I know that I've had a lot of debates. Why is Black Panther so impactful when you've had superheroes like Blade out, or when you've had Spawn, and people use that argument and stuff. But it's the light in which.
By the way, Spawn, terrible movie.
Oh my God,
so bad. That was actually a bad movie.
Oh my God, dude, Michael J. Can we?
I love Michael J. White.
Yeah,
they did him dirty, bro.
Yeah, honestly, he's been doing a lot of work trying to make people forget about that movie.
Black Dynamite made up for Spawn.
He'll bring it up too. No. Let's talk about Black Dynamite. let's talk about when I was in Arrow. That for them episodes. Don't bring up Spawn. But it was the light. It's the light that character was painted in, dude. Yeah. You know what I mean? He was a hero. He was a prince. You know what I mean? He was infinitely wealthy. You know what I mean? T'Challa is richer than Tony Stark.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. I was having somebody who was all debating. I think it was somebody, definitely a white person, because they was like, no. It's definitely a white person. They was like, no, Tony had more money. I was like, no, dude. Tony had technology money. Yes, his family made weapons, right? They did, Stark Industries. They did all that. Black Panther, they lived on vibranium. That's
he had resources.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Fucking goddamn! Thank you for not being racist, James. I love you so much,
bro.
That's what I'm saying. This dude had wealth, dude, generational wealth. Black people are not painted in that light, dude. Definitely not in mainstream media. Definitely not in a lot of things. You know what I mean? To put a face on that, to put a human being to that, and let me as a young black man see that because Hollywood is notorious for trying to even almost up until Get Out. Get Out was the movie that made people be like, "Oh, okay, well, let's stop killing black people first in all these movies, right? Let's let's maybe kill him second or third. You know what I mean? But like Hollywood is notoriously racist, painting black people in a light of just being, you know, second class in so many different ways. You know what I'm saying? To have that guy be at the forefront.
I just want to help solve this debate right now. And this is it's just Google, but go ahead and read that for the people.
Yeah. It's T'Challa, the Black Panther. Oh yeah. What does that say? Who's the richest Marvel character? Yeah. T'Challa. His net worth, family net worth, $90.7 trillion dollars. Okay. He was so rich, nobody knew they were rich for thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? They had a shield. The shield was a forest, dude, where they were flying into the thing, and people was like, "Oh, what? These are trees, nigga. What are you talking about? That is wealth, bro. You trying to tell me this nigga got 3 planes and he can fuck with this nigga? What? Are you kidding me, dude? Oh my God, dude. The vibranium was in their cell phone, baby. Like, what are you talking about? Tony Stark is a close second at 12.4 billion. Ugh. Ew, just go away. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. I'm sorry, man. That's what I'm talking about.
T'Challa is thousands of times richer than Tony Stark. Thousands of times. Thousands of billions of times richer.
Dude, what was the when he first showed up in the Marvel movies? He said, "All right, so you can hide your friend from Tony Stark, from the government. How long you think you can hide them from me, Nick?" Like. That's $90.7 trillion talking right there, okay?
He wipes his ass with $12 billion.
Bro, exactly. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Okay. Dude, that's the type of character we've always needed, bro. Always needed. That's why it hurts so much to see that actor go and to see that, that character go. You know what I mean? Like, people didn't even know how to make a Black Panther 2. That's how fucking, you know what the bullshit is, all right? It's so mystical and magical for black people to be seen in this light. People were sitting around a table going, man, what other stories could we tell? You know what I mean? Because it hurts. It does. It does hurt. I don't mean to harp on it. I don't mean to make people, I don't mean to make people cry and everything. But God damn it, all right? So R.I.P. Chad, bro. That was my big rant on that. I just, the year just keeps rolling. You know what I mean? And things keep happening, man. And at this point, I all I know is that I got to keep moving on to the next day. You know what I mean? Because you really just can't do anything else. I keep telling people, I keep quoting this plaque that I keep on my wall. It's a Winston Churchill quote. Where, if you're going through hell, keep going. Because oh my gosh, dude, that's all we can do at this point, guys. All right, thank y'all for listening to me. I appreciate that. While I hope I'm not complaining too much along the ride. You know what I mean? I feel like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? I'm kind of worried. I'm worried about people, man. People are like, oh man, just let 2021 get here. Y'all said that at 2019. Everybody was like, man, 2020, man. All right, here we go. Gear it up. What you think is gonna come next? Aliens are. Independence Day is happening next year. I cannot wait. Anybody want to teach me how to fly a fighter jet? Anybody out there? If you can, DM me.
I mean, Space Force is real now, so.
That's true, man. That is a real Space Force, all right? That's a real thing, dude. Oh my gosh. And it's not talked about. So much shit is going on this year. No one is talking about the fact that there's a Space Force. The Pentagon dropped aliens on us back in April. And we still out here just being like, mask or no mask. What, dude, this shit happening out here right now. And and somebody said it today. We're mentally exhausted. Look at these people right here. Look at this. Meet the new lieutenants joining the Space Force. They don't know what they getting into. All right. Somebody walked up to them out of high school. All right, and was just like, son, how would you like to make a difference? Oh, yeah. My family has been in a long history of military. You know what I mean? My father was in the Air Force. Oh, the Air Force, huh? How'd you like to go higher? It's like,
look at those pants.
What? Oh, my gosh.
It's like they're wearing waders, like they're going hunting.
None of y'all are going to space. You realize that, right? Like, it takes a long time to make a space expedition happen. Like, do these people realize that? They don't know. They just like, nope, I'm in. Sign me up. These are the cadets of the 2020 graduate class of the U.S. Air Force Academy, all right? These cadets seen with silver sashes are heading to the Space Force. So these two are so what are they the best? That's a good question. All right, if anybody knows, let me know. Do the best Air Force students or the worst Air Force students get sent?
Yeah, Space Force is summer school for the Air Force.
Man, you're gonna tell me what to do. The kids are all like the kids from Recess, but they all are in the Space Force now.
Did you hear about Johnny? Had to go to Space Force next year.
Man, oh man, good luck with that. You know what I mean? My gosh. Sometimes I don't even know what it is that needs to be addressed in this world. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's just so much shit that's just hitting you all the time, man. All you can really do is just keep focusing on the things that one, make a difference to you, that matter to you, that are important, and I think that are morally sound. Those will be my two biggest things. All right, because everybody is just, they got their brains all over the place, bro. Somebody tried to suggest that I so somebody had a suggestion for some things that I could talk about whenever I come on here, because they were watching some episodes. They were like, hey, do you always got to talk about like social justice and that type of stuff? Is that only what your podcast is about? I was like, I don't really know. I kind of just take time now to, like, you know, let some things off my chest. They go, all right, why don't you talk about Pizzagate? I was like, okay, look, because I don't know nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter to me. I get it. I've seen the conspiracy. I don't watch documentaries. I get it.
Pizzagate.
And it's, so I got a neighbor that is really big, really big on conspiracy, guys. He's great. I love this dude because he comes over to my house, right? And he'll bring me, like he's always smoking meat in the backyard for some reason, like at any time of day. Like I was watching a movie at 10 o'clock in the morning, and this dude knocked on my door and was like, hey, I've been smoking this meat since 6 a.m. I was like, what? Why? He's just like, I just got up and I felt like doing it. I was like, okay, cool. So he gives me like a whole rib, right? A whole marinated rib. All right, but this is the trap. Now we're going to spend the next 5 minutes talking about how 5G is the real coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, this is who I live next door to, all right? This is what I deal with on a daily basis. I'm trying to find ways to not put my brain through all this stress. You know what I mean? I'm on to focus on what matters to me and what I can do to, you know, keep myself in a good space. You know what I mean? Because if we're all, I was listening to somebody say, if we all start getting all, you know, if we all start getting down, we all start getting confused, we all start getting in our heads about a bunch of weird shit and not focusing on like what's real in the world today. You know what I mean? 2021 is not going to be any better, all right? And trust me, because it was this election is really all right. Come November, we're going to know exactly what 2021 is going to look like. And that's crazy. How you feeling on your vote, James? How you feeling about it? Yep, exactly. All right, that is, again, I told you, I said it months ago. I said this is once again, I'm going into this booth feeling like I need to take a shower when I get out. You know what I mean? I don't know what else there is to do, stuff, but all I know is I'm doomsday prepping. You know what I'm saying? More people should be doing that. Y'all should have been doing that years ago when we told y'all, you know, because the thing is, black people always tell you first. All right, we always tell you first. We be the first ones to be like, oh, as soon as we saw, like, I promise you, I remember, man, me sitting with some family and like watching him come down them golden watching him come down that golden escalator. We all said that. We was like, oh, this nigga about to win. Like, it's like nothing gets like this. Dude, look at who he appeals to. Look at the demographic. Look at what those people believe in, dude. Those people that still probably watch like them 80s infomercials. It was like, hey, do you want a car? Do you want a boat? Do you want these hot chicks? Why don't you call me at this number? Give me some money. And then none of that will ever happen. You know what I mean? Like, do you want to be cool? Do you want to trade gold for gold? Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Do you want to buy these coins that don't mean nothing? Come on. Like, that's the type of people he appeals to, man. And that's all he does. He's like, I'm going to make things great. I'm just going to make it great. That's all he's had to say. I'm going to make it great. That's it. They don't even know. You ask people to this day. To this day, he been in there now. Can I ask anybody watching this? Hey, Mr. Who was that dude with the American flag? Where's he at? Can he get it back in here? What's the great stuff? Can somebody tell me what the great stuff is? Like, what's happened? Because you know what I mean? They was like, he kept his promises, man. He said,
Did he?
Did he? Did he really?
He keeps promises.
You know what I mean? Because that's, I mean, even if you just stick with the wall, right? You still ain't got it. Okay, this dude, you still ain't got it. Remember when he was trying to sell a fence? Remember when he goes, all right, here's what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna do like some fence, like that's one thing. So part of it, he did this in the White House too. Again, with all these people who I ranted about weeks ago, going to college. You know what I mean? Putting in hard work to get this White House press pass. Listen to this nigga talking to you like he work at Home Depot. He's gonna be like, all right, listen, all right, this is what I'm thinking. You know, when you like, I don't know how I want to build something in my backyard. He talked to them niggas like he was trying to build a fence in their backyard. He was like, all right, so what you need to do here is you need to have, it's gonna be some wall here, then some fence, all right, you know what I mean, and some high and some low, all right, but you always, you know what I mean, you just always got to make sure that there's some, as long as there's something there, as long as there's something there to keep them out. This is your nigga. This is what I mean. That's what I'm saying. This is yo nigga. All right. That's like, oh my gosh, man. I argue with people all the time about. I mean, now I'm getting back into Facebook arguments now, which are. I have been. I gotta say, I know.
Why would you do that?
It's a slippery slope. It is a slippery slope. I know, man. But
come on, dude. You're better than that.
I am, but sometimes I just be like. But what it is like I be hitting them with just like some just easy shit, right? You know what I mean? It'll be like a nigga be like, I was like this one dude this week. He goes, "You guys are gonna awake a." Part of it made me laugh because he goes, "You guys are gonna awake a sleeping dragon." Those were his first lines, right? You don't know what you're doing. You're gonna awake a sleeping dragon if you keep going out here and rioting with no remorse. And I go, okay, well. Is it okay to kill black people with no remorse? And I'm telling you, as soon as you hit them with that shit, as soon as you tell these white people they don't like black people, I don't know what it's in their body, bro. Like, I don't know what creeps into it. Like, something starts bubbling inside. They're like, I could never, how could you, how dare you? How, you don't know anything about me. How dare, whoa, no, you are, oh my God. All I said was, is it okay to kill black people? Can you show some compassion for the black people that are dying? How could you spew such hatred and judge me for my color and profile me? You don't understand where I've come from. It's like, bro, I get it, dude. Like, I see you. I see it, dude. Like, honestly, I see it. I'm saying that is what that is. You know what I'm saying? You can't comprehend me understand you going, listen, I'm not gonna talk about you I'm not gonna talk about you dying in the streets. I'm not gonna talk about you just busted 7 more cops. Just got suspended in Rochester this week for killing a man back in March and laughing about it. Yeah, Daniel Prude. That's a real thing. So we're not gonna talk about that. We're gonna try to find this knife that Jacob Blake had. Still ain't figured out where that is because it never existed. We're gonna bring up all your history. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do all this shit to harass your community. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna get mad at you. We're gonna tell you, hey, your actions need to be a little bit more civil, all right? Stab, stab, stab. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that's what that is, dude. And then you gonna get mad at me for saying, hey, I understand you don't want me to live where you live. You don't want me to have the same type of medicine you have. You don't want me, you really don't want me to have the same kind of resources. Look at this thing. Look, this is horrible. This is horrible, man. They got this guy. This guy was naked. You know what I'm saying? This happened back in March. They put a bag over his head, and he fucking died with the bag. Or, no, not a bag. Actually, they put a hood. Okay, let me just because somebody gonna watch this and be like, he said it was a bag, and then so they put a hood over this guy's head. All right, this dude dies. You know what I'm saying? And they literally call it cold-blooded murder. Didn't nobody do shit since March. You know what I mean? This happened 2 months before George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean?
And shit's been happening 2 months after George
2 months
Floyd.
after. Exactly. You know? Still doing it. Still happening. And then y'all be like, man, y'all just need... But stay calm. Just stay calm. Just I'm telling you. It's good. Stay calm, all right? You need to protest peacefully. You need to do that. All right, fine. The NBA goes, fine. Let's just not play games then. Fine. You want a peaceful protest. You shouldn't protest like that. That's... I had this people on the news like, the NBA really embarrassed themselves by taking games off for this whole situation. I think it's gonna ruin their credibility. What the fuck are you talking about? Credibility, dude. Get that out of here. What do you mean with all that? You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? But that's the shit you want to harp on. But then you cannot comprehend when I look at you and say, maybe you just don't like black people. Do you ever think that's a possibility, man? Do you ever think that's a possibility? Could you just, is that, to be honest, I'll be straight up, you know what I mean? I've lived in the South. I've lived in the Bible Belt. I'll tell you what, the people that said the racist shit straight up to me, oh, I know where you are. You know where I am. I don't need to fuck with you. Life goes on. It's these niggas that's like, no, man, I want you to be my friend and do everything for me. And you know, and just don't be near me. Don't let people know we're friends, but just, you know, just be in my circle. You know what I'm saying? Be over there, but be in here. You know what I mean? Be my friend when I want people to think I like black people, but don't be my friend when I need to convince these white people that I don't hang out. You know what I'm saying? Remember when I talked to you weeks back where I had plenty of people in my life, still to this day in my life. I remember back in the day we hung out back in Greenville, North Carolina. Back, you know, we was cool. Boom, you know what I mean? Every day hanging out. You wanted to be like, you know what I mean? You want to be with the crew. You want to hang out. Now all of a sudden it's, oh man, this, you know, these people, I don't really understand what they're complaining about. That's what they sound like to me. I'm like, I don't really understand what these people are complaining about. You know what I mean? Life seems good to me. I was like, oh, so I get to go out here and hunt. You know what I'm saying? People with nothing. Nobody says shit to me. What are you saying? I can drive to a different state with an assault rifle. What kind of life is what? What are you complaining about, people? What do you mean? What's the problem? What are you saying? I came over. I just came over here, killed about 3 people. You know what I mean? Hey, do you want to arrest me tomorrow, officer? That's what that video looked like. The Kenosha kid, when he waves his hands up, he's like, hey, come on over here. Hey, arrest me tomorrow, man. Just give me the Let me go home. And it's like fucking, you get all this fucking leeway, dude. You get all this leeway. That's the shit we mad about. But you know, but I'm crazy. I'm spewing. I'm the one spewing hatred because I'm literally letting you know that we not putting up with this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? That we don't want to. Why don't you want to just put up? Fuck out of here with that, dude. I'm sorry. It's just, it's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the stuff that weighs heavy on our minds and our hearts every day because we see it happen every single day. All right? Over and over again to the same people in the same way, same fashion. It's the same process. I'll tell you what, you can break it down now. And the next time it hits national news, even with this one, it's going to be perfect with this one. We already got it. Daniel Prude, right? Bring him back up. Give it 2 days. Tops. You gonna find out. Maybe he's gonna find out. Gang. You gonna drunk. You gonna be drunk. You know what I mean? They already done put him out there embarrassing him saying he was naked. You know what I mean? So they gonna, why was he naked? Oh, maybe, you know, he had a history of doing. It's the same thing every time. So then that way, what happens? The people are like, well, maybe if he had, I'd never find myself naked. Doing stuff like that, even though you were probably back in college did some stupid shit, you know what I mean, rushing some dumbass frat, you know what I mean, because all of them do weird butt stuff in them frats, you know what I'm saying. That's why I never joined one. so it's like, yo, like I'm telling you, dude, like that's the process every single time, man, every single time. And you blame us, you shame us, you make us feel like we're the ones that are at fault when we're the ones being harassed. No, I'm sorry, dude. Like, I'm sorry. You can't win that argument anymore, dude. And then get mad. And then when they friends want to chime in, this is what gets me too, is they friends chime in, and then they'll be like, you know, they just don't want to listen, man. You know, those crazy leftists, those crazy leftist radicals, they just don't want to listen. They don't want to hear your side. You don't want to hear my side. I'm over here explaining to you what's happening. I show you on video what's happening. I mean, well, how about what I think? All right, not what the proof is. Here's what I think happened, and because I'm white, it's right. All right, because that's what I think. You know what I mean? Like that's like, so that's why I get in these arguments now, James, because I don't put up with that attitude anymore. I'm just like, it's that smugness. You were talking about that smugness not too long ago. Like it's very comfortable to be in this spot of like, it won't happen to me. You know what I'm saying? You feel comfortable. It won't happen to me. I've never seen it happen to me. I've never seen it happen to the people around me. My interactions with these individuals have been like this. You know what I'm saying? And low key, guess what? It has been happening to you. Yeah, it has. Over the thing. Because remember when y'all tried to make us get mad about Ryan Whitaker? You know what I mean? Guess what? Them cops still working. Yeah. Y'all tried to make us get mad about that white kid that got shot when he was hands on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Them cops still working. Yeah, exactly. So guess what? You think it's not gonna come to your doorstep. It will. It will. You know what I'm saying? It will. This is why we saying, listen, we saying it for y'all too. Listen to us, bro. This shit's happening. You think, oh man, I'm telling you, it's gonna come to your door, all right? It's a virus, dude. Systemic racism is a virus, just like COVID. All these people that talk that shit, like, oh man, you know what? Fuck it, just don't even, all them people, them states, Florida, Arizona, them governors, them people, oh, we were good. Nah, I don't need, open it back up. Fuck that, 2 weeks, open this shit back up. Open it back up. You know what I'm saying? Look what happened, all right? I'm sorry I coughed in the change. You want me to take this with me when I leave, man? By
Please.
the way, I'll take this with me. You know what I'm saying? I'll take this with me. You know what I'm saying? You talking all that smack, you know what I mean? You don't want to follow these protocols. Shit's happening. And then they all got to come back and be like, oof. Well, I mean, hey, can't catch it again, right? Not going to happen again. Like, dude, it's happening, man. People trying to tell you the truth, man. You just need to pay attention to it. Like, that's all. You just pay attention. That's all I'm saying, dude. Before I get out of here, any comments, anything, anybody?
Yeah, we have one here. Let me go find it.
Yeah.
Clinton just said that neighbor James, not the podcast James. We were talking about the crazy James conspiracy theorists.
Oh yeah. That is our neighbor. Yes,
I do enjoy conspiracy theory though.
No.
From time to time,
some of them he got it pretty good actually. I gotta say, he's got some real good ones, man.
What's your favorite one that he's got?
Oh man, I mean, he's definitely got a Pizzagate one too. His is a little bit more informed. All right, actually.
What do you mean informed on Pizzagate?
So he think it's filtered into like department stores now.
Like JCPenney and shit?
Oh my god, dude. This dude gave me this whole lecture. He's like, man, he goes, man.
Those aren't actually mannequins,
He goes,
bro.
man, I went to Target, dude, and in the baby section, it's baby clothes with pizzas on them. What does that mean, bro?
Sounds like a real winner. That's good. I kind of want to be friends with him. He sounds cool as fuck, dude.
Oh my god, I truly do love him. I do, man. It's great. I like to hear it. Because I was a flat earther for a little bit. We can talk about that another week.
What?
We'll talk about that another
God
week, James.
damn, I'm so mad we're out of time. Oh my god,
It
Dwayne.
took me some time, man. Me and Kyrie was on the same wavelength. Me and Kyrie Irving was on the same wavelength for a while. We was on. This is like, it took a lot.
Welcome back to reality, Dwayne.
Man, it's just some things. There's some things I still think about. But anyway, hey y'all. I appreciate. We like every week, man. We thank y'all for sitting with me, giving me this chance to talk and stuff like that. We're gonna see about having a guest next time. We got some new things happening for this season. All right, the show's gonna evolve. We're gonna do some different type of interviews. We're gonna talk about some subjects and stuff. Maybe I'll start planning a couple of chats. Putting some themes around this. But if you like what you saw, man, please, thank you. Go join the Facebook group. That's how I feel, man. All right, get in there. It says it's a private group. We're gonna go together. That can be like a session in between sessions. You know what I mean? Y'all want to ask questions, things like that. You want to talk to each other, talk to me. That'd be a perfect place to do it. Share inspirational, uplifting shit. I made it private because I don't want. I'm gonna be vetting. I am. I'm gonna be vetting. I'm gonna be like, yo, don't come here on some weird shit, bro.
Curate your life,
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? There's people that want to like escape. That's one of the first people that joined. They were like, yo, I said it. They were like, I'm mentally exhausted, and I'm just glad that there's something on here that I can just like, I don't have to go and just see all the bullshit. I want that for people. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put this together, bro. Get ourselves on our social medias up and everything. But start with joining that group. I'll keep you guys informed on the information and stuff, and share it to somebody who you think needs the help. All right, somebody that may need some reaching out to, somebody that may just need to see somebody talk about, what's going on in their mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be here for the people, baby. That's what I'm doing. So it takes one step at a time. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for joining. I will get out of here on my favorite proverb. You know what I mean? Just want you guys all to know, no matter what, always remember, we can't all be perfect, but we can be people.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get rid of these Karens. Karens gotta go. I almost forgot Karens. Boom, get them out of here. All right. Still coming at you, Karens. All right, guys. Yeah, y'all have a good night.